But yeah, they can be intertwined, and I think it's important to identify them.
It is.
So because, I mean, I'm not saying I'm the expert at when it comes to avoiding emotional cheating, or I'm just more, being honest, I have been so aware of it since being a victim of it. And the biggest thing that I can just say, how to avoid it in general, if you love your spouse, if you love your significant other, if you just are loving, I don't know, maybe you're in a serious friendship. I don't know what the hell you're doing. Point is, when it comes to emotional cheating, you share everything with your other partner.
So,
everything.
I have a question, and I'm going to be able to talk about it further on our next recording. You're going to love this topic, Johnny boy. But I'm curious to see what your answer is to this question, and I'm kind of bamboozling with you with it.
Is this a tease?
It's kind of a tease.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, baby. No, so do you think that it is possible to love more than one person at once?
Sexually? Just intellectually?
All of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because I love my mom and I love my grandparents.
Sure. No, in a sexual way.
In a sexual way.
Let's go sexual way, yeah.
I think it's...
It's a tough question. I think it's possible.
I think it's possible. I think that's hella dangerous. And I think that...
yeah, that's fucking true.
How do you love completely to two people? It's like this. You love your job, right? Just say, I don't know if you love your job, Lyndsay. I think you do.
Yeah, most
There's some days you don't. Yeah.
Most days. I mean, nobody loves their job every day.
Same thing.
Jesus God, if you do.
I love my job,
Godspeed.
but waking up early is hella hard.
Yeah.
Point is how can you love, for example, how can you love your master but also love your servant at the same time?
Who's the master in this?
Meaning, well, I guess, meaning
that
like...
sounds a little 1950s to me
sorry,
right
1950s,
now.
sorry, 2019. How can I love my work and my wife at the same time? But then obviously that's not sexual, so now we're talking sexual. How can I love, I don't know, Cassandra, and then how can I love Kari at the same time? There's no Cassandra, by the way. Cassandra doesn't even exist, so
I don't think anybody thinks that she does.
Throwing it out there. But I would find it impossibly hard, which is why, like, polygamy is, like, the worst thing, I think.
And that's definitely a topic for us to talk about because I'm so incredibly fascinated with polygamy.
I'd rather be okay with open relationships because both partners are okay, obviously.
Agreed.
And polygamy is like one of them don't know. One of them can't know unless they're okay with it.
No way, they all know.
If they're okay with it, what the hell?
No.
Like, you're okay with your husband getting shared by another wife?
Oh, yeah, and procreating with them.
That's insanity.
It's insanity. I used to live in Park City, Utah, and down the hill, like in the valley, there's multiple polygamy like colonies.
There's no way that's love.
It is freaking nuts. Well, there's a show on, I think it was HBO, called Big Love. Holy crap, if you guys have not watched it, Netflix it or Hulu it or whatever the fuck you do, Roku it. It is unbelievably interesting. I'm fascinated with it. I don't approve of it, but I'm fascinated by the topic. That is definitely a homework assignment for you, Johnny boy, is the freaking Big Love.
Big Love on HBO.
Yeah, I think it's HBO. I could be totally wrong. We'll fact check that shit. But so I have a sentence that I wrote down in relation to this. And it comes off of the part where I was talking about, is it possible to love more than one person at one time? And then I wrote this other sentence down that kind of has stuck with me, is that, and listen to this, it says, people can make commitments to each other in numbers greater than 2. So that kind of goes into that open relationship side of things in my mind. I just feel like we can commit our hearts and our love. It might not be 100% all the time where you're giving like 50-50 or something like that, but it is. Hold on, I know he's shaking his head.
I'm literally cringing in my chair.
Oh, I know you are.
I want to throw this chair out the window hearing that, because I think that's utter bullshit.
I know. I'm just bringing it up.
How can you give less than 100% in your? Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. What if 50% is 100% in that relationship? I'm just curious. Well, you brought up open relationships, and you just fucking said that you were okay with open relationships.
I'm okay with it if both partners agree to it.
Right,
I don't condone it. I'm not like I'm not for open relationships, obviously. But if both partners are like, yo, we're in this together, but yet we're okay with seeing other people.
Right.
I mean, who am I to judge that relationship? If it works for them, hey, it works for you. I don't agree with it. I don't think that works.
And we're not asking you to. I'm not even asking myself to be okay with that.
I know.
I'm just bringing up the topic. Like 50% could be that couple's 100%. That could work for them. And I know you don't like that. Neither of us are good at math.
I know, but that it's not. It's like you don't 50. Like it's not like this. I don't put 50% and like Kari puts 50%, and it's like, oh, that equals 100. It works. It's like no.
Well, I mean,
it doesn't. I think that's utter.
Oh my god!
I think that's horribly ever thought of. I don't know. Whoever came up with that kind of math of like, hey, you put 50, I put 50, we'll put it in a jar together, it equals 100. Yay, math. No, it's horrible. 100.
Okay.
All the way.
All right.
You know, it's like, what are you going to half-ass? So, for example, 50%, like, I'm good at doing the dishes. I get 50% dishes, but then I leave, like, half of it. And what if Kari doesn't like dishes at all? The
but
other half is going to stay there. It's not partnership because you both have to give 100. Partnership is you're in it together 100 both ways.
Okay.
If you're half-assing it, 50%, when I hear 50%, I'm hearing, oh, I'm going to half-ass it. You don't get 50% of a workout. When you go to the gym class and your cycling professor or whatever the hell he does is like, yeah, give 25%. You got this. And then you, Jimmy, you give another 25. Hey, you, Bobby, you get 5%. And you, unfortunate, you have to give the rest of the percentage, whatever that is.
Right.
195, whatever equals 100. I think that's horrible.
Okay.
Everyone gives 100 to reach a goal.
Sure.
If you don't give 100, you're not going to get there. Sorry. Point is.
Yeah. No. I'm totally.
Whew.
Everybody. No.
Off my soapbox.
Holy shit! Wow. I had to pull you
because
Woo!
I hate.
Getting sweaty up in her.
I hate that stuff. I really
know
really
you do.
hate it.
I know you do.
I hate when people give partial shit, and I'm a victim. I mean, I'm sorry. I am a. I know that I get partial shit too. I know that I do, and I've been called out for it. You've even called me out for it numerous times when I'll half-ass some stuff, and I love it as much as I hate it, and I hate the criticism. We all do, but it really helps us grow. And I think for people who only give a certain amount in a relationship, I think their relationship is doomed, which is why I think there's infidelity, why there's emotional cheating, because you're half-assing yourself. Again, if you're in an open relationship, I don't know if these rules apply to you. I don't know what it's like to be in an open relationship. I have a couple friends who are in an open relationship marriage, but you know, I'd be curious to see what they have to say on this, you know.
Well, I have a topic for next week, I think. I mean, we can discuss it, whether it ends up next week or the following or whatever, but I have been honest about the fact that I joined Tinder, and I'm really hesitant about it. I'm not really looking at the app, but I'm like, I can't sleep, blah, blah, blah. And I mean, the options are just horrible. John, you looked at him, remember, you were like, oh my God, you poor soul. You are single forever.
Well, because, like, the guys you, like, matched with, I'm sorry, dudes, like, some of you are good looking, but those who matched, all right, real quick, those who matched with Lyndsay Soprano in Burbank, just take a look at her.
Oh.
Yes. But some of y'all, dudes, I'm telling you, y'all need to be like, what's his face that goes to my gym?
He's the only one.
I'm telling you.
Actually, so there's another one, and this is going to be the topic because I think it will flow into the open relationship topic a little more. So there's this guy that pops up on my Tinder as a match, but it's him and his girlfriend.
Oh, I saw that one. That's right. I forgot
right.
about that
So
one. Yep.
we briefly went through this last week, but so I'm going to brunch with them on Saturday or Sunday.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
I know, because it just came up this morning.
Wow.
Going to brunch, like legitimate breakfast.
Hey, can Kari and I just like go to another table and just watch you from a distance?
Totally.
Oh my gosh.
You know what you should do? Fucking Instagram stories, our whole shit.
Yep, full report. You know what? That's going to happen.
Oh my God.
You're going to let me know.
Well, it's going to be over on the west side, though, so you're going to have to go really far.
Oh, damn.
I know.
We'll figure it out.
And it's probably going to be way too fancy for you.
Maybe we'll send Ashley Madison over there.
Oh my God, Ashley Madison can't afford anything.
We love you, though, girl. We love you.
We love you, and we know you're working hard all all day long doing what you do. YOLO. So I think that will be kind of a fun topic if it ends up turning out this weekend that it's worth talking about. But regardless, I'm in agreement with you about open relationships. Number one, everybody knows where John stands. He is a loyal, loving, I believe in marriage and monogamy and the things that you believe in church. And for those of you that have been listening, you may have noticed that John has only said one cuss word this entire show today. And we got some feedback from some listeners, actually, which was really incredible feedback, and I wanted to thank you for it, about how, with John being as religious as he is, he does cuss. He does like to cuss.
It was a good call out.
Yeah, it was a really good call out, and I had to think about it for a little bit, and I sent emails back and forth and said thank you so much for your feedback, because we want to be better. We don't want to suck. And it really ended up, clearly I am the sinner of the group, okay, and he is the saint of the group.
Oh gosh.
I mean, it's true from a personality perspective, and so to balance us out better, it doesn't make any sense for you to be using the F-bomb like I do, because it's in my vernacular. Like, it comes out like I don't even know I'm saying it.
What's funny is that it was actually like, it came to my mind as well as I was, yeah, and just quick, I'm not gonna like, obviously have you black out, but I went to confession, and I confessed, and I got tired actually of confessing, like, hey, I'm cussing, it's a bad habit.
Oh my God, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, that is a blackout.
I don't want to make you black out, but yeah, I went to confession, and I've always been confessing because it's just a habit that I have. I just cuss, and sometimes it's for a purpose, sometimes it's just to fuck around, just like I just did there.
Oh, two.
Sorry.
We're gonna get a jar for him on his desk. I'm gonna make money off of this bitch.
But point is, I was actually thinking, I was like, maybe I should just like tone it back and just only like when I stub my toe or something, because there are studies of like if you cuss in that moment, it's like, ooh,
there are studies.
Yeah, that makes you feel better in that moment.
God.
I don't know.
I need to find out about these
or maybe
studies.
Instead of saying Jesus Christ, we say cheese and rice or something.
Sure.
I don't know. We figure out some words. Point is,
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
It's funny that one of our listeners brings that up, because I'm like, oh, I actually thought about that. So
yeah, so that's good. So we're aligned with that. So we've got boundaries. We've got Johnny Boy's not going to cuss anymore. I'm going to probably cuss more because I got to fill that void in my heart. We disagree on the emotional cheating to a certain extent.
Yep.
He's where he stands with his marriage and religion and monogamy and all that, and that's great. And I'm a monogamous person too, but here's the deal. I'm single. These two are single, but they're in a relationship with each other, and their profile was really amazing and like kind of a spiritual base, not like woo-woo stuff, but I don't know. We've been talking on the phone a couple times, and we have each other's cell phone numbers, and so we're in a group chat at all times. So we've got boundaries set in place already with each other, where if I'm talking to her, I'm also talking to him, and vice versa. And so we already set that boundary. I don't know what the fuck this is going to go. This could just end up being somebody that I go to fucking brunch with. You know what I mean? But there are also people that I can network with, that I can love with, that I can go do things with. I have no idea. I've never done anything like this. And so I'm at this point where I'm like, I was talking to my girlfriend who's here in town. I don't remember if it was yesterday or the day before. Oh no, it was when we were at brunch. And I'm like crying on the top of the fucking Waldorf Astoria like a sad girl. And it really came down to, I have never been single like this ever. I have always been relationship girl. I've been in the 7-year stint, the 5-year stint, the 6-year stint, the marriage, the blah, blah, right? I have never even thought for 1 second to date anybody, to online date, to do any of this since my divorce at all. And you know that. I have been like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to get involved in the And something happened with this whole Pavilions experience that really shifted me and made me go, whoa, we got to fucking slow your roll and figure out what being single is and what it actually means to you and how you want to move through your life moving forward. Because I don't ever want to get married again. I'm certainly not having children anytime. Well, I'm not having children. And so, I'm coming from a whole different dating viewpoint, because when I was dating my ex-husband, all we wanted to do was get married and have kids. And that's what I wanted with every other boyfriend. That's what I wanted the end game to be. And it failed twice. And so I'm just like, you know what, dude? It's just not for me. So what am I going to do for entertainment? What am I going to do for attention? What am I going to do? So this is me kind of trying to figure out, as I'm experimenting, I made one bad decision. Uno. It was a biggie. Ding, ding, ding. Biggie, for sure. Biggie Smalls. But it taught me a shit ton in such a short span of time, and it's been really emotional, and I feel like I got hit by a fucking pickup truck. So there you go, bitches.
on that note,
we want to hear from you guys. I mean, geez Louise, send us your outrageous stories. Please tell us if you cheated. Please tell us if you cheated. I got a lot of emails from people, some of which they asked specifically to not like read them out loud, but some really interesting stories from you guys about having been cheated on or having cheated or being in an open relationship. So I assume that we're going to get a little bit more of that, which is great. So please send them our way. You can always send them to us at talktous@almostbearpodcast.com.
Yeah, and just no penis pics. I can't say the other word because apparently I'm on a cussing restraint.
Oh my God, you can say the word dick. Jesus, don't